Welcome to Talk Law Radio with attorney Todd Marquardt of the Marquardt Law Firm at marquardtlawfirm.com.
We're here to help you discover your legal issue blind spots by listening to me talk about the law on the radio. Today with us is our special guest, Agustin Mier, and co-host Kirk Harrison. We're going to be talking about Agustin's journey from Cuba to the United States back in, what was it, early 60s.
Monsignor Walsh was the head of the program from the beginning. But there were other camps. We were just not one. There were other camps.
Oh, right.
Oh, yes. You can imagine close to 15,000. And we were, what was happening was if they could send you to live with foster parents, that's what they did. They sent you all over the United States because there was no space in those camps anymore. So I was a lucky one because I spent there like 2.5 years. Now, the camp was in the middle of nowhere. We used to call it the green hell. There were pine trees and palmetto trees. That's all it was. But with that came hundreds, thousands of snakes.
Yeah. Goodness.
And I'm talking from, rattlesnakes to coral snakes, water moccasins. I mean, all kinds of snakes. And they were wild, that's their place.
Right.
So you find them everywhere.
And so how did you keep yourself safe from that?
Watch where you walk?
Exactly. It happened to me one time. I'm walking and I hear the rattle and I'm going, oops. So I guess the snake was telling me, I'm here, get away.
Yeah.
So I just stepped back. I didn't go forward. I went back, and I got out of there real quick. But there were other things that happened in that camp. One time I was sick, real sick, with fever. So because we had a man that took care of us, for a group. So I went up to him. It was maybe around 2 o'clock in the morning. And I said, hey, I need to go to the clinic. I don't feel good. He said, okay. So he let me go. And then there was a telephone booth right by the clinic that the kids will use to call Cuba at night. And there were maybe about, 10, 15 kids.
In line?
No, well, yeah, waiting, And so I go to the door, I knock on the door, nothing. The guy, he was either sleeping or who knows what, but while I was doing that, all of a sudden I hear the kids in the phone booth yelling. So you have to be, smart. You can't just wait. No, you have to take action because you don't know what's going on.
Right.
So I ran over there and I said, why are you guys yelling? And they said, look, there was a group of wild dogs coming over.
Oh, wow.
I mean, so what do? Everybody got inside the phone booth on top of each other.
Bunch
We
of
looked
kids,
like sardines.
Really?
My face, like this, and once they got close, they were barely able to close the door, and you should have seen those dogs were there to eat you, period. So I guess with the yelling, the guard that used to guard at night, he came over and he started shooting dogs.
Wow.
And then, they scram.
That's a terrific story.
Yeah.
We're going to have to take a break, so
Sure.
we'll stop your story right there. But when we come back, we'll be talking more about your life as you got older and started getting your education and working. So stay tuned for that.
Great.
Be right back.
This has been Talk Law Radio with attorney Todd Marquardt, brought to you by the Marquardt Law Firm. You can learn more at marquardtlawfirm.com. And be sure to listen to the full Talk Law Radio show Saturday mornings at 11 on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
Each week, attorney Todd Marquardt talks about the law. His mission with the Talk Law Radio show and podcast is to help you discover your legal issue blind spots. In the beginning, God had one law. Don't eat from the fruit of that tree. Then came the 10 Commandments. Now we have federal, state, and municipal lawmakers that won't stop creating new laws. Laws that might impact you without you knowing it. Listen to the show and drop a line on Facebook or email host@talklawradio.com and let the host know what you think of the show, the topics you want to hear, and whether you want to be a guest.